What is the alligator indicator and why it could potentially be dangerous for you? What is the alligator's mouth and how to avoid its sharp teeth? How to tame the alligator to get maximum profit? Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and I'm glad to see you on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a great indicator for binary options trading called Alligator. Let's go. Well, what is the Alligator indicator? This indicator was developed by the famous trader Bill Williams. It has been helping to determine the direction of the market trend for more than 20 years. It doesn't matter what platform you trade on, the Alligator indicator is universal for everyone and is easy to use even for beginners. Why is it called Alligator? Easy. The indicator consists of 3 moving lines, which are displayed on the price chart. They are called jaws, teeth, and lips and represent a crocodile's mouth. The main purpose of the indicator is to determine a trend. Let's have a look at the main points of working with the indicator. These are the trend zones. Pay attention to the uptrend zone, the weak trend zone, and the downtrend zone. We can trade using different candles, but I personally prefer Japanese candles. We'll go through a basic set of settings a bit later. And now let's look at the basic pros and cons of using the indicator. The pros are: number 1. Alligator-based strategies are pretty easy to use because they are based on simple rules. This makes the strategies accessible even for beginners. Number 2. Alligator is relatively effective. In some cases, the strategy is able to identify the new trend or alternations of the current trend, which is obviously important for trading. Number 3. Alligator allows you to use different time frames, making it versatile for different trading styles. Firstly, false signals. Like any other trading strategy, the Alligator is not without its false signals, which could lead to the loss of funds. Number 2. The Alligator strategy has a signal delay. Alligator lines lag behind the current price by a number of bars, which could lead to a delay in receiving trend reversal signals. Number 3. The strategy needs to be validated for a better accuracy. Remember that a successful use of the Alligator strategy requires understanding of market, discipline, and the ability to adapt the strategies to specific market conditions. It is also important to remember the risks of trading in financial markets. So use the Alligator strategy with other analysis tools to minimize potential losses. How to set up the Alligator indicator. After you have selected the Alligator indicator and open it, it's time to do the settings. Let's have a look at the main parameters. Here are the settings for the 3 Alligator lines. Alligator jaw, 13 periods, 8 bars forward. Alligator teeth, 8 periods, 5 bars forward. Don't forget that you can change and adjust them for yourself, clearly only if you have knowledge about what you're doing. How to trade using the Alligator. Let's look at the signal interpretation. When Alligator lines cross or diverge, it could potentially signal the beginning or the ending of a trend. For example, if the lines intersect and begin to diverge from top to bottom, this may be a signal to put. And if from bottom to top, it may be a signal to call. In the practice part of my video, I promise I will show how to apply everything I've just said, so that you can do this on your own and start earning your first profit. But before we move on to practice, I want you to stop and go to my Telegram channel using the link below. There I tell everything I know and share useful information, absolutely free. Now let's get to practice. Let us have a look at how the indicator operates in the real trading settings. We're going to open the currency pairs, take the market pairs. I've already selected them. Now we're going to open the indicator itself. I'll leave the settings the standard way. I do want to remind you that you could alternate the settings to your liking and trading style. You could use it to track the effectiveness of trading, I'm going to leave it as it is. Maybe except for the upper line, I'll just change it to white. It's just easier that way. So, as I've mentioned, we trade using common candles or bars. I prefer Heikin Ashi, the Japanese ones. Okay, let's begin. Let's open a deal of currency pair USD CAD for $100 for a minute. We can see the lower line crossing the middle line and approaching the upper line. This is an uptrend, which is telling us the deal has potential for closing in a profit. Wonderful. Our deal has made profit. Let's find the next signal. Take a look at the next currency pair, AUD CHF. You can see a very good signal. It's a downtrend. Lines are crossed and are going down, but this particular moment is not the best to open a deal. It's just a bit too late. It was best at like, I don't know, half hour ago. Right now it's just too risky. Let's look at the next option. For example, AUD USD. We can set up a sell deal. We can see the lines crossing and going down, so it's a downtrend. This is actually a bit risky. Anyway. Unfortunately, we are pretty much seconds too late to make a profit. Well, the second trade is lost. That's the risk I was telling you about. Let's just find the next entry point. Pay attention to this currency point. GBP-CAD. You can see the signal is pretty good. Lines are crossing. It's an uptrend. But the previous extremum, the previous situation, like about 30 minutes ago, the graph went up, the upper extremum, and afterwards it was reversed. Let's try. Let's see what we've got. Great. The third trade brings profit. The prognosis were true. You can see the upper extremum going down. That's exactly what I was telling you about. Today we talked about the alligator indicator. We analyzed the structure of the alligator indicator, the three lines: jaw, teeth, and lips. We looked at the main pros and cons, made the necessary indicator settings. You saw that the indicator is absolutely safe and quite easy to tame. I would like to point out that the alligator indicator has its limits. Although it's a powerful tool, you should be aware of its flaws. So the alligator is to be used with other market analysis techniques. Thank you for watching this video to the very end, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!